Class is in session. Welcome to the School of Life, boys and girls. Take your seats. And today, this video is how to eliminate fear. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited to do this video because, like, most of my life up until now, guys, I lived most of my life in fear. Like, I was so afraid of everything. Like, I'm going to get personal in the beginning of this video. I was afraid of everything. I was so fearful. I'll tell you a few things. Like, I always been a dancer, and I did ballet, hip-hop, everything. So, you know, dancers have dancers' feet. I used to be so afraid to, like, wear sandals or show my toes because of how my feet was. But in reality, my feet is this way because this is who I am, you know? I'm a dancer. I shouldn't be afraid. Or I used to be afraid to wear my real hair. And I used to be afraid to walk outside with no makeup on. Like, I felt that I was very ugly. I was just really insecure. Until one day, I thought on paper, and I said to myself, why am I afraid? Why? And I couldn't find legit reasons why I was so afraid. And the reason I found, and with 99.9% of other people that are afraid as well, I found that I was afraid because of what other people think. Really, fear has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. And in reality, what you don't know is you're afraid of what somebody else is thinking, but they're afraid of what you think. So you guys are on the same boat. Like, two wrongs don't make a right. So one day I was like, you know what? I have to be the bigger person. I have my notes here because, guys, this video is going to change your life. Because if somebody would have told me when I was in school and they don't teach you this, they don't teach you about confidence. They don't teach you about fear, and they don't teach you about investments in life. And if they would have taught me this, it wouldn't have took me this long to get to where I am now. I love where I am. I love me. So thank you guys for tuning in. And number one, I want you first to identify, like I said, what you are afraid of. Ask yourself, why am I afraid of this, what it is, and find reasons why. You can just find reasons. You're going to go and try to find reasons why you're afraid. But then you're going to realize, like, okay, this don't even make sense to me, you know? And I'm writing it down. But you have to write it down and see what it is. Ask yourself, why am I afraid? So you could be afraid of talking to people on the phone. And then you'll say, write down, why am I afraid of talking to someone on the phone? Because of my voice or my speaking skills. And if that's something you're afraid of, then what do you need to do? Yes, upgrade your speaking skills. That means if you're afraid to talk to someone on the phone, you need to do more of it. Always ask yourself why. When you start to ask questions, you find solutions. I'm not sure if you realize this, but let's say you're stuck somewhere. You start thinking of ways to get home or ways to get out of that situation. You ask yourself questions. How can I? So it's the same thing with fear. How can I eliminate this fear? How can I get over this thing, you know, that's holding me back? Because that's all fear is it's holding you back. And it's just false evidence appearing real. It's not real at all. It's negative energy. It's negative thoughts that's in your mind and your mind only. You know, it's probably to somebody else something crazy. And that's what happened to me. Like, people didn't know that. Like, my friends would be like, come on, Mecca, let's go. Like, and I'm in the house painting, like, foundation on my face, like painting, like literally. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning and I can't go nowhere without makeup. That's how I used to be. Now it's like, I go anywhere without makeup. I'm wearing makeup now only because I'm doing a video. After this, it's like coming off. But it took me a while to get to that. But I had to work through it and ask myself why. And guys, it's really not that serious. Let it go. Work on yourself. That's personal development. If you're not working on yourself every day, then I don't know what you're doing, because it's so much to do in life, which is working on yourself, and you don't mind, you're minding your business. See, people don't realize that you're always in other people's business or you can't get yourself together is because you're not attacking your fears. So I want you to go and attack those fears. Every day, you go and look yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself, you know what, I have a list of fears right now and I'm on the third one. And today, I'm going to attack you and I'm going to win this battle. Because you can and you will win that battle. Because like I said, fear is nothing but negative evidence appearing real. It's not real. It's fake. It's false evidence appearing real. So next I want you to do, to realize, where does fear comes from? Answer this question right now, guys. Where does it come from? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Right. It comes from other people. Exactly. It's not real. So why do you care about what these people think? Are they paying your bills? No. If they are paying your bills, whatever. You can gain whatever they have. And whatever money they have, status they have, you can have that too. Only reason why you don't think you can have that is because you don't think you can have that. If you think you can, you can. So, I used to be an alcoholic. Yeah, I was an alcoholic. Today I have like 130 something days clean. You know, I didn't go to no AA or no program or nothing to stop me drinking, but I was afraid to be myself. I'm this bubbly personality and I have respect for myself and I'm different and I know I'm different and I used to be afraid to be different around other people because it make people uncomfortable. One day I said, you know what, I don't give a fuck anymore. They're just going to have to deal with it or they have to go somewhere else. I'm not going to dumb myself down and kill myself with alcohol to make these people feel better around me. If they don't feel better around me, then they need to change something within themselves. So I had to attack that fear every day. Every day. It took me 3 years to do it, guys. 3 years. 3 years. But I did it, so don't give up. Don't give up. Another thing I want you to do. You need to start living from within. Being you and doing what you want to do. You're never going to be happy. You're never going to let go of all that negative energy and that fear if you don't be who you are, if you don't live in your purpose and do what you want to do. And if you don't know what your purpose is, that's what I'm here for, guys, to help you find out your purpose. So make sure you comment below or you email me at meccabookings.com for a free wellness consultation and we'll start from there. But live from you. You know what you like. You know what makes you happy. You know what makes you smile. Live from within. Do what you want to do. If you're pleasing other people, that's why you're probably not happy and you're very fearful. And guys, I want you to always think on paper. You see I have this piece of paper here? Everything I do, I write it down before I do it. Before I do anything, I make a schedule the day before. My exercise, I write down what I'm going to do. A meeting, I write down how the meeting is going to go. Think on paper. You know how many thoughts we have per day? It's just too many thoughts just to capture and say, this one I'm going to remember. So think on paper. And I recommend you guys to get the book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. I read that book 3 times and it really, 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 really helped me. And it's hard. I will say it's hard. But if it's easy, everybody will do it. And only the great people will achieve and get over it. And you're great. You are. So you can do it. Until next time, guys. I see you. Please comment below. Make sure you subscribe. I love you all. And ladies and gentlemen, the School of Life class has ended. Peace.